Hey, how y'all doing? Got a little project I gotta deal with. Tomorrow is my son's little Valentine's Day party, and they gave us a list of all his classmates. He's only in pre-K, and basically they want all the children to make some cards with all each classmate's name on it. And it was kind of late notice for me, so I figured I'd just kind of show you guys the idea that I came up with to make. I kind of got it halfway set up, but all I basically did so far was just type in the girls' names here, and I got my heart. But what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna use some cardstock, some Caesar glitter, red heat transfer vinyl, and some Decafilm soft metallics vinyl. And I guess we can go ahead and get started, and I kind of explain as I go along with what I'm doing. So basically, I typed in the names here, and what I'm going to do is just grab me a little shape here. And I want to kind of cut me a little slit inside the heart. So I'm unlocking it, and you get it good. All right. Hope you guys can see that good on there. Try to turn the camera. Or you can probably come maybe over my shoulder on the other side, so you can, since you're holding it with your right hand. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get y'all a good view. You can pull your chair around if you want. And again, I do apologize if you guys can't see. So just basically trying to build me a little bridge here. Make it about 1 inch. Let's see. All right, and shrink the width in a whole lot here. Probably want to get it right at 4, I think. Let's see, I could type it in. See, sometimes you get too smart, you forget how to do simple things. Just type in 4, and voila. All right. And I'm gonna shrink the heart down just a tad bit, because I kind of want the bar to be a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit longer. Okay. And bring that in, let's see, slightly. And I think that should do it. And what I'm gonna do is circle these two here, and I want to align it, make sure it's in the center horizontally. And then I'm gonna duplicate it, because one of them I want to slice and the other one I want to weld together. So this one here, I'm gonna weld together to make it one piece, and this one I want to slice. All right, so we pull that middle pieces out of there. Get that out of there. All right. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna change the heart to red. The cardstock, even though it's showing black on here, but this is the black here is gonna be this white cardstock. And this here is going to be my red glitter. I've changed the color on that one. You guys have somewhat of an idea of what I'm doing. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the Cricut first cut, or whichever I do first, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to have the cardstock cut out, and then I'm going to cut the glitter. So when I place the glitter on top, it's going to look like that, except just reverse it, it'll be white. And then the words here would be the opposite color of that, which would be white. So I'm going to slide down right on top of that. And I can actually change this. Let's see, I'll change the color just so you can have somewhat of an idea, but just in reverse color. So I changed those white, and I'll just line up one of the names here, if it lets me drag it over there. Okay. And move it to the front. So you guys can see, move to the front. All right, now that'll show on top. So this is pretty much what it'll look like. Just one name, of course. So, and this is one of the longest names. I made sure it's, you know, all evened out. So actually I may need to shrink that one in just a tad bit. So I'll probably drop it in. Let me see, because I think the teachers' names, see how they fit on there. Okay, those are pretty good. So yeah, just that one Alessandra. It'd be a little small, so I'll just bring in the width just a tad bit on that there. All right, let's see what that looks like. Doesn't move too good. It seems like when I click on it, it acts unresponsive. All right, looks like that's good. And some of them will be a little off, but it's just for some little pre-K kids, so they probably gonna see it and think it looks real cute and then tear it up. Okay, so all right, what I'm gonna do is, since you guys kind of see it, I'm gonna pause it and kind of come back once I got the first set cut. All right, guys, guess most of y'all pretty much probably know how to do this, but we at the part where I got the names. I'm just going through making sure I reverse those, which it should flip over. It's not moving for some reason. I don't know. There we go. So I know got that part set there, and got the hearts reversed, and even though these here look like they'd be shaped the same, I'm gonna still reverse those too, just to play it safe. And the reason I went ahead and was gonna record it is because I know sometimes it's easy to forget things, but the deal is we cutting with 3 different types of material. One is the Decafilm, so we'll get that one going first, because we're gonna have to change our settings for each mat that we get set out. So for the names here, the Decafilm, all right. Here's my pretty old heat press. Haha, pretty old, made of wax. Look, I said heat press, Cricut. Y'all gotta excuse me. Kids been going crazy. So for the Decafilm, we want to change this one. And everybody's heat cutter, I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep saying heat press. Everybody's Cricut is gonna be different. So depending on the dullness of your blade. So don't just go off of my settings, but my blade is kind of somewhere in the middle. But for this here, the Decafilm soft metallics, I kind of go at vinyl plus. So I'm gonna cut that, and I'll let that kind of do its thing and pause, and then come back to when we switch out to the next material, the next setting for that one. All right, this one here is almost through. Okay. Let's see, I can see the words in there pretty good. Look like everything cut good. And now, instead of just sticking that back in and trying to cut it again, you want to remember this is cardstock. And they do have a cardstock button. And it's been a while since I've tested that. I don't know if that can focus in, or there we go. So, but I'm going to go a little bit past cardstock because I'd rather it overcut than undercut, because then I have to pull out scissors and I really don't want to have to do that. So I'm going to go one past the cardstock and see if I can get lucky with that. And go ahead and load the cardstock in there. And this one here should be a pretty quick cut if it holds right. So I'll go ahead and let's see how that turns out. See if we got lucky. Normally you're supposed to do test cuts, but I'm living on the edge today, so I'm taking my chances. And plus this mat is not all that sticky, so I was kind of hoping it don't slide out of place on me. But since it's just cardstock, I really wouldn't worry about it. But with the naked eye, it looked like it's cutting pretty good through there. I don't know if you get a close up and see if you guys can kind of see. And we want this to cut all the way through because it's cardstock, so we're not looking to just cut a top layer. This needs to cut completely through. And one more and this one should be done. And since it was 10 girls, I have to do another sheet of this here. But I just kind of wanted you guys, let's see if we nailed it there. Now, if everything went good, I should be able to just pick up one of these corners. And look like it went somewhat good through there. Just a little, yeah, it's definitely usable. Just gotta pop a little bit on those there. But that's not bad at all. So yeah, a little past cardstock, look like we got that nailed. And I'll go ahead and pause it for a quick second and come back to you guys when we get to the glitter. Okay, so now our last piece of the puzzle, it'll be glitter. And for me, I put mine on a light cardstock. So that's pretty much where I got this for the third piece. And we get that bad boy in there. And then we'll pretty much just kind of recap. We know we did Vinyl Plus for the Decafilm Soft Metallics. I did one pass the cardstock, sorry. And then for this one here, I'm doing light cardstock. And I go ahead and let you guys see kind of how we got set up here. These are the cardstock hearts. Got them. I haven't pulled the other ones out. We still working on the names here. Got a few more pieces to weed out. And once the glitter is done, I'll kind of show you guys how it's going to look. And then from there, we'll go to the heat press. All right, guys. So we finally made it to the hard part. And we at the final stretch, and what I'm doing here, I'm gonna lay a Teflon sheet down first because I don't want this glitter to end up sticking to my mat, because I did the sizes, I cut them like super close, so just in case I'm off a little bit, I don't want that overlapping to kind of end up sticking onto there, because that'd be a lot of problems. So basically what I'm gonna do is stick the glitter part on, and I'm gonna pretty much do these all together at once, or stick as many of them on there as I can, so I don't have to press one at a time. Trent, sweetie, can you go close that door for me? Sorry, my daughter, she's watching somebody else's YouTube channel. So this could be a little tedious here. I'm gonna go ahead and get these set here, and I'm gonna pause it real quick, and I'm gonna get them all on there. All right, guys, I just kind of pretty much got all the red ones on there. So I'm trying to just press these for a few seconds here, just enough to get the hearts tacked on. I don't know if they're gonna peel off or not, so we're about to find out. It's down for a couple seconds. Then pop it up. And let's see if they come up off of here. I'm hoping they do. All right. Okay. Something good happened. All right, so now we just pretty much pull them all off of there. Going through a lot of work for these little children, and not sure how long they'll last, if they even make it out of the classroom. Some of the paper, you can get in on that. Look like some of it kind of came off. Ooh, that's ugly. Let's see. Look like you kind of stuck to it. We're gonna be pressing over that too. Oh man, that's not good. Go from that direction. Look like the more they cool off, the less they stick. So I'm guessing I should probably not do so many at a time, because it seems like if it cools off, it kind of tears the paper there. So since these are just little kids, I'm not gonna worry about that. But now I'm gonna go ahead and place all the names on them. But yeah, definitely it looks like I may not want to press so many at a time, because if it cools off, it looks like it kind of leave that little sticky feeling there. So we just gotta pretty much line all these up, and like I said, I'm sure these kids is gonna destroy these things anyway, so it's kind of a learning process for me. All right, just kind of throwing them on there now. Well, now that I think about it, maybe here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of step back a little. I'm not gonna do all of them. Try to learn from the last mistake. Let's see, we'll just do 4 at a time and see how that turns out. And this is the Decafilm Soft Metallic here, so let's try to get those lined up. So I'm just gonna press these 4 here and see how that goes. Try to get the teacher's name straight on there. Alright, so we'll drop that down. I guess we'll let this go for a little bit longer, about 5 seconds, I say. See how that works out. Okay. I'll try to move fast this time. Not really knowing. Look like we come back and repress that. Look like it lifted up a little. Get those off of there. But I'll just probably tack them down again. And you can get a shot of this kid standing next to us. Okay. He's the one with the classmates that got me doing all this work. So he was trying to whisper in on the camera. All right, so that second press, I'm guessing, should get him on there pretty good. And I think that looks good. All right, so get them out the way. And here, you can hold on to those. We go to the next set. Yeah. And here's the other little lady here that's been giving us a hard time. You want to say hi to the camera?
Hi.
Yeah.
And she also goes to my school.
Alright, we getting the rest of these. See, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the red ones, and then I swing back when I go to the boys, so you guys don't sit here and have to watch all this. Okay, guys, now we're going to switch over here to some of the blues. Get those babies lined up. Okay, this is turning out to be a learning experience and a guess it's kind of fun. I don't know. I guess it won't be when I watch the kids tear them up, knowing all the time I put into it. Okay, so we're gonna press this first set down. Probably let it go for about 4 seconds. All right. I know I need to go pretty quick from the last experience. When they cool off, they kind of start tearing the paper. Perfect peel. Perfect peel. So they definitely peel off the cardstock while it's warm. Perfect peel. And perfect peel. Okay, so now we're gonna add some of these boy names. Alright, got Caden. Okay, let's see. I don't want to try to pronounce everybody. That's Javier. Let's see. That's an easy one. Don't want nobody's parents being upset. Mispronouncing their baby's name. Okay. This one here, Kyrell, that's my child's name. I just went ahead and made him one too. I figured he might feel left out. Alrighty, so lay that down. Press these for about another 4 or 5 seconds. Alright. Okay, looks like I'm trying to lift up at the back end. May need to repress. See, I gotta get it off of there. I'm gonna tap that one down again with like this. And these, the Decafilm I forgot is a cold pill, or cool pill I should say. So I should have probably gave that a little bit of time to cool off, but I think I can work that and put the little protector sheet back on that end over here just to get it to stay flat.
That's why I did.
Alright, and we'll come back when I finish them out. Alright, so these are the final projects here. Hope you guys can see that good. They're not the best in the world, but it's, you know, something. Got the boys and little